It's Athena. All right, so happy birthday to Geminis. I love you all. I wish you all a great birthday. I know some of you already have been partying already. Very cool. I'm getting started. All right, so let's see what's happening for the week, okay? For the week of June 10th, right? Let's do it. And I am going to start with air signs. Yay! All right. Yes, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's get started. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams deck, and then I'll be clarifying just with one of the Ascended Masters deck. Okay, let's go. All right, here we go. We're going to do childhood self, present self, future self. Thank you all for subscribing. You guys rock. Thank you all for time stamping. You guys rock. I love you all. I send you all love and light and peace. Okay, that's for all the signs. All right, let's do it. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, this is beautiful. See? So awesome. Okay. All right, so we have our childhood self with the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Our present self, Judgment. And our future self, Ace of Wands. Yes. Okay, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's talk. We are... Gosh, okay. I'm going to like kind of do just a summary of what I see, and then I can go from each card. But right now I see a story of dreams. I see that our higher self wants, and our present self. So a lot of us are dreaming huge. There's going to be prophetic dreams. There's going to be dreams that are giving you insights. There's astral travel going on for some of you. There's passionate new beginnings with work-related issues, jobs. There's opportunities. There's more than one opportunity that we have great passion for, that we're working on, that you may actually get some enlightenment in a dream. Okay? Okay, so let me just kind of go. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles is our childhood self saying you have so many amazing opportunities that inside of yourself. These are not just opportunities, as they are also, these are embedded talents, treasures that you have had within you, within us all, actually. We all have treasures, okay? These are treasures that are still waiting to be pulled out for you air signs. These are things that you have yet to find that has been kind of like, you know, this is like, if you can understand it, it's the vortex, right? It's in the vortex. It's already there. And it's great, like, treasures that you're going to be finding for the month, for this week. And I said month, so I'm going to say that this is extending out into the month as well. But for now, you may start finding these treasures. It's like a treasure hunt, you know, and you're going to find some treasures within you that are going to start some passionate, really passionate new beginnings. Okay? So this is what your childhood and higher self are telling you. Go deep within. Look within. What brings you great love and passion in your heart, mind, body, and soul? What makes you energized? What brings you, oh my God, it's like that book that you can't put down. So you're going to be really catching glimpses potentially also in your dreams about some really awesome forward movement with your talents, with your treasures within you coming out into the world, coming out and bringing them out into the world. And you are going to be given that opportunity, and there are going to be others circling around. You know, like I always say, when you're doing really well, people always have something to say. There's always judgments about what you're doing, and people don't like success that are jealous, obviously. But this is also a card. I felt that jealousy a little, not much, for some, okay? When you're doing really well, some people don't, you know, they don't have they don't have your best interests at heart, right? This is also depicts the angels. It's very angelic, as you can see. So there's guidance that the angels are giving you in your sleep to get you going and to open up to new, just explosive new beginnings for all of you air signs. It's happening now. It's great. And it's going to start now. It's going to be coming out, like I said, in your dreams, okay? The angels are behind you. The angels have your back. Okay. There's forward movement. There's also, I'm getting also a feeling of don't judge yourself. Don't think you're like, don't judge yourself. This is also about, don't say to yourself, oh my God, I can't do this. Oh my God, this isn't going to happen. Oh my God, I don't, I'm not, like, our ego. I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. Just believe in yourselves, air signs, because you have great, great talents and treasures within you that are waiting to just burst out. Okay? And you just got to let it come out. It's going to. It's going to. And whatever it is that you love, absolutely love, and are enlightened, you're getting enlightenment. And behind is the volcano that has erupted. So this is the eruption of new ideas, new ways of thinking, new perspectives, new roads to travel. It's great. It's really good. I mean, gosh, air signs, this is like, right? What a fabulous time to be an air sign. Hello. Okay. Absolutely. All right, let's see what else we have going on. Yes. Okay, so we're making money moves, of course. We want to get from the 6 of coins to the King of coins. Hello. And you have that potential to do that. This is big time money here. Hello. And this is if you are collaborating, I hear, with someone who is an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, you could also be collaborating with someone who has the know-how to get projects off the ground, to move things forward, okay? You may be asking, or it could be your moon and or rising sign, okay? So you need to always check these things, okay? All right, air signs. So you wanna balance out your money. You know how to make money. Look at all the enlightenment that you're gonna have. So as you can see, hold on. Your childhood self is saying you're highly emotionally, you're getting it. You're just getting it. You're kind of putting aside all the what if something goes wrong. You're putting that aside and you're saying, I'm doing this. I'm serious. I'm going for it. And these 3 coins, these 3 pentacles turn into 6 as you continue persevering and being persistent and knowing, inherent knowing that you are on this path of huge success. Huge. Okay. And, you know, there are people out there that are going to be jealous. So just let them be jealous. There are people that are going to be like, you know, in disbelief. Oh, you know, you can't do that. Well, yeah, you can. All right. So I'm telling you guys, air signs, you can do this. You have treasures that are coming out from within. They are going to be things that, mind you, I'm going to tell you something. You cannot get from here to here unless you are so enlightenedly passionate. Just like I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling this surge of energy going through my body saying, yes, yes, I know I can do this. I know I can do this. And I'm going to. And it's not just about the money. See, the money comes later. Whenever you're doing something, it's just like anything else in life. If you show the universe that you love to do something, that you have your soul, everything innately within you is feeling like so passionate that you can't even, you're going to explode. That's when you know that you're on the right path, and then the money follows, okay? It's just kind of like inherently the way it is. It's like do what you love and the money will follow, okay? But you have to do what you love. Those of you that are out there just going to the 9-to-5 job, just wanting to make the bills, you know, just like pay the bills, you know, you know that you have this potential, okay? You have this potential. This is your foresight. This is now saying, oh, you know, well, I don't know if I can do this. Well, yeah, you can. You can. And I'm telling you, just make sure that whatever you do, air signs, you need to put your heart and soul into this. And how will you know what that passion is? Well, I'll tell you. It's not only the energy that you feel about being passionate about it, but it's about something that you do that takes no effort. It's just effortless, and you know, and time just goes by so quickly. It is like that good book that you read. It's that book that you can't put down because you just can't wait to find out what is going to happen next. It's like that. It's that feeling, okay? All right, air signs. I'm going to pick one more card. Yes, I am. You know why? Because it's your birthdays. And yeah, hey, I'm feeling that energy with you guys. All right, one more card for each childhood self, future self. Okay, so in the past, okay, listen up, air signs. In the past, you felt like maybe you grew up thinking to yourself, oh, my God, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed because I really know, I know I can do it, but I've always had this, oh, you can't do it. You can't do it. You're not good enough. You're, you know, woulda, coulda, shouldas. We've said this before in my weeklies. So take this childhood thought process and throw it out that window, because that's where in that window, you see these pentacles. They're waiting for you. So forget about, I can't do it, and just do it. And I'm serious. I'm really serious. Whatever you thought can't manifest is right there waiting for you by the window. It's waiting for you. You see it, right? And what is it going to be? It's going to be a passionate new beginning in a project or a few projects that you're going to work on that potentially you're working on right now. A new job, a new project. You're going to do something, air signs, that is meaningful to the existence of humankind. Look. the Eight of Wands. You can manifest anything you want here, air signs. Be it the passion has to come first. That's the first card. The universe is saying, your higher self is saying, it has to have love behind it. Where there's love behind it, you will be fruitful. And you will continue then to understand how the universe, how the law of attraction works. You will use this as your test. It's like a dry run, right? And that will provide you with some comfort and ease. And then you will understand the law of attraction. And then you will continue your projects and keep working and working and working towards that which you love. Okay? All right. So this week is really, really profound for the air signs. Profoundly passionate, and you're going to be serving others through your communication, through your service, doing something nice for someone and not expecting anything in return, that kind of service, okay? All right. I could go on and on. That's how I feel right now. I'm feeling this so much right now. So I know that it's within me. I do know that. I know the law of attraction. I understand the laws of all of the universe, all the laws of the universe. They were written for a reason. Okay, one card from the Ascended Masters to close up our reading. And, okay, so Apollo comes in to say, focus on your strengths. What are you good at? If you don't know, ask around. Ask around and look and see, ask a friend from childhood and say, what was I good at? Or, because the friend from childhood is going to be honest with you, right? I mean, come on. What do you see me doing that I love and have great passion for? Ask someone if you don't know. Or sit down and write, in a journal about all your strengths. It's kind of like, when you're journaling and you're in your journal, let's say, and you have the pros and cons of something that you're trying to ponder, right? Should I, shouldn't I? Should I stay with him or should I not? What are the pros and cons? We'll do that with you. You matter first and foremost. Number one, you guys matter. So do this for yourselves. This is focusing on what you can do. Apollo is empowering all my air signs and saying, go for it. But figure it out first from a heart center. It's going to come. It's coming in your dreams. Apollo may even be in your dreams. Coming to you to say, you have these strengths. Everyone has been gifted certain things in life, certain talents, certain treasures that they hold within, that they need. Look at this light. See? This light is coming from within you. These are the strengths that you're going to pull out from the inside center core of your being. And you're going to manifest. And you're going to figure it out. Oh, hands down, the best. All right, let's keep going because that was like a full 20 minutes. Okay, air signs, happy birthday, be blessed. I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful and safe birthday. And we're getting into Cancer season after that, so we're all good. But Gemini, let's just enjoy our time. And Libra and Aquarius. But Gemini for your birthdays. All right, so let's now move on to Earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo for the week of the 10th of June. That was a beautiful reading. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, let's do it. Capricorn, Taurus, wow, they're going all over the place. I love it. You guys may be a little scattered, but you're gonna get it together because I pulled the cards all like right back in its place, in their place. Yeah, it was fine. After that, it's fine. You're going to be a little scattered this week, but you know what you have to do. Why am I saying that? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying what I'm feeling with these cards. Okay, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. All right, for the week of June 10th. Childhood self. Yeah, see, scattered, absolutely. Okay, but that was like, okay, let's just keep going. Funny, funny. You guys have the same card in the middle. So, okay, so earth signs. It looks to me like childhood self, 7 of Cups in reverse. You were scattered. You were feeling that way, absolutely. The 6 of Coins, 6 of Pentacles. Present self, working, working, working. And abundance, you know, kind of like your cup runneth over with the Palace of Cups, which I will definitely clarify. But we have here kind of like being scattered and not knowing which project to work on, which to choose from. So it's not like you have to make a choice. It just looks to me like you've been kind of like in a fog. You've kind of been in a fog and you have been overwhelmed. Your emotions are overwhelmed because of this kind of scattered energy that you're having. This week, you need to kind of like get right here. Stay in your present self. Stay within your balanced self. You guys are good at that. Focus on what's important. Focus on, you know, what projects are you working on that you're really like solid projects. Don't do anything, you know, don't bring anything new into the situation because you have too many projects that you've been scattered about. Too many emotions are just all over. You're all over the place. And I felt that, right? You saw the cards go crazy. Okay, so you have this 6, which is, of course, balance. So be balanced within your emotions. Be balanced within a project that you're going to be working on, or several projects. But know that whatever you're working on, you have to keep the balance. You have to find some semblance of balance in your life, okay, earth signs? Because when you start feeling like this, your childhood self says, you know, an earth sign cannot be scattered. It just doesn't happen. You guys are all about stability. You guys are about strategically putting things in place to let things, you know, balance out, right? I mean, it's very simple. And you've been caught up in your emotions. You're in a, like, your higher self is saying you got to get out of all these scattered thoughts, all these scattered emotions that you're feeling. You know, which way do I go? What do I do? How do I do it? You guys are like the rulers of those questions. So finding the balance. I'm being drawn to the key here that this young knight is holding, which is, I think, I'm feeling a Libra is significant in your midst. Maybe you're not sure if you should approach someone because your feelings are so scattered right now, okay, earth signs, and you're just not sure, all right? But let's see. Let's continue. Let's go further. Let's go deeper into what is making you feel so scattered. You know, you guys need direction. We all do, but earth signs especially, I mean, if it's not flowing, you guys are not going, you know? So the good news is your higher self is saying you will choose a direction. You will choose a project to go for. You will find the balance. That's what this is about. In all this disarray, you will find the balance. Okay, so that's good. Now, the reason for this being this time scattered is that you have a lot of things on your plate that you don't know which ones to work on. So you've always had so many projects in the fire, and your concern is which ones are going to bring money to you. Ground, this is working really hard on something. This is not being uncertain, being scattered. This is all scattered. So the scattered energy that your childhood self is saying, your higher self is saying, stop being so scattered emotionally and get yourself back to a stable position where you can make decisions, clear-cut decisions. All right, so when we look at this, what do we look at? We look at, okay, now we have the Three of Cups looking right at you. So now what am I going to say? Well, of course I'm going to say that you are scattered because you do have some people in your midst. This could be people that you're working with. This could be people that you have, this is a work, I think these are work partnerships. And some are not showing their true colors. Some want something from you, behind the scenes, right? That's why you're feeling scattered, because maybe there are some people around you within your work environment who are not being true to themselves and you, right? They're saying, oh yeah, we should do this, this, and this. And your childhood self is saying, whoa, wait a second, something doesn't sound right. So that's why you're scattered. You're scattered because something doesn't sound right with a new direction, with projects that you're working on. And you're like kind of uncertain. Maybe these are new people in your surroundings. These people you haven't worked with before. And you need to find balance and stability before, people have to people are not being upfront with you when it comes to money. And you're feeling it. You're feeling it. Three of Cups is a Cancer card. So you're feeling it. You know that this is why you're so scattered, because you're feeling off kilter. And that's not good for anyone, but especially, the earth signs, because an earth sign doesn't get off balance. An earth sign focuses strictly on, strategic projects that are going to make money. They go from A, B to C, it just works. And it's very strategic, You guys are the best at it. And you show the world how to ground yourself and pull yourself into a place where, you are centered and confident about, how you're going to move forward. But because you're so scattered, you need to get some semblance as to who's got your back with these projects and who doesn't. Like, who really wants to help you on making this money and putting balance in your life. It's like the earth sign who has way too many feelings going on and not feeling good about feeling so much, It's kind of like an overabundance of feelings that an earth sign sometimes just doesn't feel comfortable with. So you need to find balance. I am going to pull one more card on the Three of Cups for all of you, because I want to make sure I'm feeling this is about a project, certain projects. Yeah, it is. So you're waiting for some money. Absolutely. You're waiting for money to come in and balance the scales out. Okay, so that's what's happening here. So right now you've been putting plans in place, and now you have you're not waiting anymore. You just know that these are the things I'm going to do to make myself, some money. All right. And you have a direction now, and you're not scattered. So this is the week that you're going to work on focusing on those things that keep you in balance, in check. All right. Making sure that the things that you are going to be growing are going to grow solid for you. I mean, an earth sign doesn't put their whole, ethics and morals and love into projects that they don't know aren't going to manifest. Do you understand? So earth signs, that you have some things that you're definitely working on that are going to manifest. You're a little uncertain about some shady people that are kind of in your midst, and you're kind of like not certain how to feel about them. So you're kind of going to wait to make any real moves, but you will make the moves that are going to bring you toward two new opportunities, two new projects, opening up the gateway for something to really, really manifest for you, okay? Yeah, and so you just want to make sure that the people this week that you're working with, earth signs, have your best interests at heart. That's important because, you know, you guys get so caught up in all the work, doing the work, you know, laying the plans, laying the blueprint down and saying, this is how we're going to do it, this way, this way, this way. But then somewhere in the middle, you've got some people that are like maybe not on board with those blueprints, maybe not on board with how we're going to go get from A to Z, right? So you need to make sure that the people that are working together with you on these projects are going to want to see these projects through your eyes. All right, Ascended Masters, one card. Yes, so this is definitely an artistic new beginning, a project that you are building, forming, creating. You are creating something beautiful, okay? Paul the Venetian's coming in for all you earth signs and saying, this is coming through to you from the universe. You are getting downloads on what projects is going to manifest and where to creatively put your talents to use, to good use. So you are getting this from your higher self. And the universe is saying, just go for it, but just make sure that you do have people around you that support your vision. Okay. All right. Make sure people support your vision. Very important for earth signs this week. You know, you guys do all the work. You guys do the legwork. Everyone sits around and watches the earth sign making magic. I mean, you guys literally are just amazing to watch. Earth signs, you amaze me. And I need earth signs in my life for grounding, for sure, because I'm air. Okay, let's move now to water signs. Water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What do we got going for you this week? I love you all, earth signs, and I wish you love and blessings for a wonderful week, okay? All right, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What do we have for the week of June 10th? June 10th, 2018. What's happening? Happy summer. Okay, that felt good, and let's go. Your childhood self, your present self, and your future self. Okay, so let's talk. All right, water signs. Okay, subconsciously, you know that the only way for things to flow in your life is through communication. If you don't know that, that's what the universe is saying here. Your present self is saying, if I don't speak up and really tell the truth and speak from my heart center, you have to speak through your heart center and be truthful to those around you, because subconsciously you are not being yourself. You're not yourself. Your childhood self comes in as the Knight of Swords, which is someone who needs to speak, you know, and be that truth teller. You know, water signs. Look at all this blue behind us and the white horse. I mean, come on, this is the knight in shining armor. So you guys grew up saying, yeah, hello, I'm the shit. I'm the knight in shining armor, right? And look at what I look like in my higher self. Holy crap. I've put myself together very nicely here. I've got my act together very nicely. I'm empowered. I know what I want. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. I'm the queen of my castle, or if whatever, no gender specific. Okay. So by speaking from your core truth, by always in your childhood, knowing that you had the ability to manifest whatever you wanted, this is like, there's no contradiction whatsoever here. This is, we're on the same page. This is, I speak my truth. I'm spiritual. I am your knight in shining armor is what, when you were growing up, it was like, hey, yeah, of course. Hello. I'm the shit, right? I am your knight in shining armor, not the shit. I digress. Okay. And then you have all this passion and truth and energy and just so much passion that you have found your higher self is saying, look at what this is what you're going to be looking like real soon. So what's standing in your way of all this? What's standing in your way of telling someone, hey, I am like the shit? Oh, I said it again. Why? Because of this. It stands in your way of, your subconscious is standing in your way of truth telling, letting it flow. There's wolves and there's your loyalty is being questioned. Do I or don't I? Do I tell the truth or don't I tell the truth? How is it going to flow? How's it going to go? How am I going to be received when I tell this truth? How am I going to be received? Because there's darkness with the moon. Things are not yet exposed here. Clearly they're not. And they need to be. So that's what's holding you back, water signs. Look you have all this going on, right? And yet this is what's holding you back. You're not being honest with yourself. Okay, this is about you. External to you, there's no external here. This could be your moon or rising sign, but this is, this is the showmanship person. This is the person on stage who loves the stage. This is the let's make shit happen. This is like, where are we going? What are we doing? How are we doing it, right? It's like, bam, I know what I got to do. And this is by your childhood self saying, yeah, I know exactly how I have to do things. But it has to come from a center of truth, and knowing who I am, knowing what I stand for, right? This night is like, hey, what do I stand for? Of course, I stand for telling the truth and being honest to those around me. And then when you get to this point of that, then you get to this point of knowing it, and that's what you represent, right? Okay, so let's find out what this is all about, that your energy needs to flow and you need to come clean with something. All right, so let's see what that is. Okay, so water signs. So now we have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords. So now here is the truth of the matter. So your childhood self is saying, what's the truth about? What is this about? And it's about your higher self saying, I've arrived, right? I've made my money. I've done really well for myself, and I'm proud of who I represent. So this water signs is about your money. It's about, knowing that you can achieve, okay? Knowing that you will, more importantly, you will. Here it is, okay? You know, when you have a Queen of Wands in your midst, which is what you represent as your higher self, it is telling you that this is about you and how you show the world who you are. It's not about money as much as it is about confidence and stability and working to establish yourself in the world and representing what, you know, this is I represent, right? Okay. So knowing that you've innately have that within you, but it is going to require you, water signs, to get very clear, right? Being clear about what you can achieve. Being clear and very precise in getting the, you know, and planning on how you're going to achieve this. Because right now you're kind of like in the dark and working on becoming, right? This is doing the work. This is knowing what you have to do. It's also asking you to go with the flow with certain ideas and or projects that are going to be in your midst, right? It's, you know, it's, I'm on my own now. I can do this. I know I can. So how is that going to happen? It's happening when you go with the flow and you don't try to force things to happen, right? Take your hands off the wheels, water signs. Take your hand off the wheel, all right? And let the universe show you how you can become, once again, this regal, you know, outstanding, empowered person who stands in their own right, very comfortable and confident of who they are. Right now, you're not feeling that because your emotions are holding you back. You're not going with the flow. You're going against the current. So stop going against the current and start just going with the flow and manifest, you know, take little thing, you know, baby steps, little piece by piece, it's going to manifest, right? You're going from the 9 to the 10. So maybe you're, you know, investing in something that you're unsure about. You're gonna be fine. Okay? Go for it. If you need to put money down for something, you need to do it. And stop worrying about how it's gonna end up. Right? If you want to invest in anything in life, it has to come from your truth, your center, your core, and be passionate about it. This Queen of Wands didn't get to this point without needing to let go of control and let things just flow. That's not how this queen gets her status, her royalty of who she represents. This queen gets her royalty by knowing full well innately that she can do it. She speaks her truth. She does what she needs to do. She is very confident and moves. I mean, she's a mover and moving and grooving and shaking. I mean, that's who this is. And you know that is who you are. But right now you're like, well, I don't know if I really want to invest in this. Well, yeah, you just have to let it go. So it's kind of like got you working against the current instead of just going with the flow. So also, I also hear that not all the pieces of the puzzle are together yet. So you're working on it. You're working on it. Not all the players are, you know, are on board. Maybe you have investors coming in to help invest in your idea, project, something that has to do with your money. Maybe you need to just let it go and know that if someone is on board with you in business, it's going to happen. It's just, you just got to let it go. You just got to know that whatever you're doing, as long as you do it with truth and peace and happiness, you're going to get there. Okay, water signs. One card for the water signs. Okay, I'm going to pull them. I am going to pull them. Why? Because I feel like it. Yes. All right. I love when these cards just speak to us. It's magical. Okay. So yes, water signs. This is the universe saying, Ganesh is saying, yes, this is your truth. Speak it, do it, and stop trying to control everything. Because this is what you've looked like in the past, right? You look at, this is the same card. I mean, come on. Moses is saying you're in the eye of the storm right now. You're in the eye of the storm right now with where your money's going, what kind of, a loan that you want, a project that you want to get off the ground, investors. You don't necessarily want investors in your situation, but you may need that. You may need to just let go and let God. All right? Let go and let God. And you need the freedom to do it, right? Because what does money bring us? Money brings us freedom to do what we want. So just go with the flow. This could just be about going with the flow and being in your own truth and being your own beautiful selves that you are, and just just be free to do what you want to do. And right now you're in the eye of the storm. Okay, it makes sense. You're in the eye of the storm because you are trying to get your finances together. You are. You're all worried about your money. And when you know, water signs, that you can have all this. And by the way, if you go with the flow and do what you love and be free to be who you are, that gives you freedom to be who you are. Going with the flow, not worrying about money to the point where it's taking charge over you. Just let it flow. All right, water signs. Let it flow. You guys are the water signs. Let it flow. Stop taking control over how's it going to turn out? What's going to happen? It puts you in emotional instability, actually. That's what's happening. This is the eye of the storm. That's where you're at right now. So take control and just be free and let things just unfold naturally. Once you start trying to control, everything just gets messed up. All right. It's true. All right. I love you all, water signs. I wish you love, peace, and happiness. And our last sign is our fire signs: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, so I feel with these cards not shuffling, not as bad as the Earth, but I'm feeling a little instability with the fire signs. I'm feeling you are a little uncertain as to the next direction that you're going to go in your life. Some of you are stuck, not knowing what direction you want to take. And for a fire sign, you'll figure it out because you're a fire sign. All right, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You guys are movers and shakers. See, now it's working out nicely. Now it's coming out nice. But it does put you in kind of like, it does get you you feel very unsettled when you're not making, decisions and moving and grooving. For a fire sign to sit still, it's very difficult. And the reason why things happen to fire signs, there are things that the universe ends up happening to show you that not always is movement required in a situation. So sometimes in order for the universe to show that to you, unfortunately, sometimes, you'll come down with a cold, to the point where you can't go anywhere, you have a fever. You know, the universe will use your health as trigger point to show you, you know, you need to slow down and calm down. It could be anywhere from, you know, just a health issue that, you know, takes you back a couple steps and makes you say, oh, wow, I gotta sit home for a week or what have you and get better. Okay, those are the universal signs and triggers that, that like, you know, it's unsettling for you not to have movement, not to know where you're going, not to know your big next thing. So it's very hard for the fire signs to, you know, to just kind of like chill. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, this is exactly what it is unsettling because it's all about what do you do next. Okay, we have the Page of Coins in reverse. We have for your childhood self. So, you know, maybe abundance was something that you were searching for. Maybe there's some, in the past you went to, you know, you were always saving money. You're always saving money, which is a good trait. Trust me. Trying to be grounded, stay grounded, knowing that, you know, choices that you make allow you to ground yourself. And this is not feeling stably, not feeling stable within your own self because it's always been when you were growing up, some of you, for some of you, of course, for some of you fire signs, it was about how do I make my next, you know, dollar, all right? It was like you guys were raised to go out and do a paper route at the age of 9, okay? That kind of thing. That's how it happens for fire signs. You guys started really young to learn about how to make money. What do I do? Movers and shakers. You guys are the movers and shakers. And you guys make this happen. Okay, so then your current self is the Strength reversed. So the Strength reversed says you're not feeling like settled. You're unsettled. You're not, that's why the cards were flipping a little, because you're not feeling settled. And why is that? Because your higher self is saying you have two choices. You have a couple projects you need to work on. You don't know which way to go. You know, you want to make money. You want to show the world who you are. And sometimes by a fire sign, in order for a fire sign to show who they are, rightfully so, that represents how much money they make, their status, their, you know, sorry, but it is a little ego-based, but it's not like we don't need you. We need you. We need your passion. We need your drive. We need your motivation. All right? All of us need each other to help balance us out, right? That's what the elements do. They balance us out. So fire signs need to be balanced, and in order to be balanced, it speaks of financial stability and strength to go forward in your life, knowing that you're on the right path. So this could be, I see it as two things, literally two storylines. The storyline is, how do I proceed in making my money? What's my next project? How am I gonna, what kind of, you know, what am I gonna do to bring stability in my life? And finding the strength to do that, because right now you're not strong, you're not feeling it. You're vibrational situation, you're vibing on a lower level right now, and you're not yourself, okay? The other way that I see it is that some of you may literally be in bed sick, literally, like I said, because you need strength. So some of you may have some sort of, you know, situation where you're not feeling sturdy, you're definitely not feeling yourself. Okay. And the other storyline is I'm at a crossroads. And it's not necessarily about money. I'm just at a crossroads in my life, and I don't know which way I'm going. And the universe is going to show you which way that is. That is going to provide you with great happiness, peace, and contentment. And yeah, especially peace. Okay, so when the strength is reversed, we look at this as, okay, this is like the Leo card, right? I mean, you're just not seeing your future right now. All of you. You don't know which way to turn. And so this is just, you're not feeling yourselves. Okay, it's financial, it's physical, and emotional. It's all of it. All right, let's go into depth as to like what direction will the fire signs now be going in? What do you want? I'm going to pull both those cards because it just happened. Okay, so you are waiting. So when your childhood self is saying, okay, just take a break, just wait. Don't make any moves. Don't make any rash decisions. That's what your childhood self wants you to do. Just chill. Try to get grounded. You're not grounded enough. Go outside into Mother Nature. You're not grounded. And you're all in your head. You're all in your head. You're putting stories together in your head. Your higher self is saying, get out of your head and let go of the control, having to control everything. Try to find some peace. Go to the ocean, go to the water, go into Mother Nature and get some peace and strength to heal yourself. Because there's some of you fire signs could be bedridden. Some of you fire signs need strength to move forward and you're all in your head and you're not grounded. Okay, and why is that? Well, here we go. Because we're thinking about our childhood, right? We're thinking about who we once were, how much abundance that life gave to us. And I'm not talking financial here. I'm talking about abundant happiness in our lives. We are looking back right now, currently. This is our present self right here. We're looking back at the times when life was easier and not so driven by, false masks and people who weren't real in our, we're looking at these 3 cups and saying, okay, so now I clearly see a situation where, someone has potentially made a decision that is going to cause someone from your past to have to exit left. And it's really, really wearing you down. That's the first scenario, easily. You need some healing. You need Mother Nature. You need to just find some peace and solace. Okay, fire signs, you are being asked by the universe to go out into Mother Nature and find some peace. And understand that you're going to be given the peace once you do that. Once you make the decision to let all the bullshit go, exit left. Okay? This is my left. It's not going to be your left. It's going to be my left, okay? So something, someone, an issue, good times from your past, good times that you grew up with, friends, all gave you this strength to move on, to move forward, not move on, to move forward and be content. You need people around you to feel that way, to be feeling like things are working. And when things aren't working, this is the way it looks like, right? 3 people in a situation, one of them from your past, and you have no idea what to do about it. None. So you're weak and you're feeling clearly not yourselves. And this is a situation that is going to require you to find strength and peace. And how do we do that? We do it with Mother Nature. Mother Nature is got healing properties. Mother Nature, the ocean. Take a walk to the park. Take a walk in the park. Get out of your head and get grounded. Be more grounded. Find peace within your own selves. You know, you're not at peace right now with what's happening in your lives this week. Okay, this is a 1 week or maybe a little further out. I'm being told to look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so ultimately, this 3 of Cups is going to turn into this decision, this movement. Once you find this grounding and get out of your head and get some good meditation going and get something solid exterior. Don't go exterior. Don't go outside of yourself to be happy. That's what I'm hearing. Don't go outside of yourself to find the stability, to find the strength. The strength is within you. So don't go outside of yourself. Some of you may be drinking too much because you can't handle it. Yeah, and I'm sorry. I'm going to show it. I'm not sorry. I'm going to show it. So a cycle needs to end for the fire signs. And so you're not strong. You're weak right now. You're weak, either physically or all of it, I hear. You're weak. Emotionally, physically, it's totally draining you. This ending is totally draining you. And you're not going to show it. No one knows. Well, some of them do. So this has to happen. It's going to make you happy. But don't start overindulging. Don't start overindulging just because you can't move forward right now. Make sure the people that are around you, fire signs, have your best interests at heart. You have to get grounded, and you have to find this peace and comfort and strength within you. It is asking that of you. The universe is asking that of you, and this ending is going to is not within your control. That's what I hear. Okay, let's get the Ascended Masters to give us. I'm going to take 2 cards because I feel so bad that this is, you guys are upside down. And when a fire sign is upside down, when this is happening to fire signs, it's not good. Okay. So here we have what? Trust in the universe. Trust in yourself. Trust in others. And right. Either right goes 2 ways. It's either right about it. If you can't talk about it, right? If you can't talk about it to the person that you want to, write about it. You have to take all of your strength from within and ground yourself within that strength and find peace and solace. And that's how you're going to do it. You're going to do it by trusting that what's happening is happening for good reason. Okay? And then the card that comes out is right means correct from the Ascended Masters. So it is correct that once you trust the universe, Troth is saying this is a correct reading that I'm giving you, number one. It's just reconfirming. I love when this happens. I'm very blessed when this happens. So trust that the universe is giving you this ending. It was in the blueprint. It's already been in the blueprint. It's already been written. It's been written. It's been written in the stars that this ending, and you're fighting it. You're fighting it. You're so fighting it. You want this. It's okay. And another, of course, the wish card. This is like the wish, the dream. You don't want this to end. You don't want to forget this. And some of you may be drinking yourselves about it. Some of you may be parting it up because you don't want to see the truth, right? Here's the truth. What's the truth? Let me tell you what the truth is. The truth is that there's 3 people in a situation, one from your past, and whatever you wanted isn't going to happen, and you're finding the strength to move forward. It's in the cards. I just am the mediator. And the universe is asking that you understand that this ending is part of the plan, the master plan. It's a karmic ending. So that this doesn't, it can't go forward because it's not meant to. That which is not meant to be will just, it's like the tower, it's the tower card. The tower, these are all like the tower card, these middle cards, because it's telling you that it has to happen this way. And that a future is so much brighter and peaceful. But you're still in your head about it. You're still like, you don't want to accept the truth. But you're going to have to, right? The universe will just, you're going to feel like this, you're going to feel like this if you don't allow this ending to happen. And it could affect your health. It could affect your emotion. It's obviously affecting your health and your emotions, right? And your stability. It's affecting your stability. Okay? So these kind of things happen for a reason. So let them happen. Let go and let God. Okay, fire signs? Endings have to happen so that new beginnings can come around. All right, so let me get up here to see you guys. Okay, so let's recap. It's the summer. Enjoy yourselves. Find peace and strength, okay? And don't try to control the situation. And that's for all the signs. Because some things are meant to happen and some things aren't. So let it go. Okay? And my last, I gotta show you what I got for my birthday. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm just gonna tell you right now. This is something that everyone should have. And why is it? This is not an ego thing. This is for all of you. I want all of you to go out and to get a crown. And I want you to empower yourself to be the queen and or king of your castle. Okay? Don't you love this? I mean, seriously. Of course I'm not going to, it's a beautiful crown, and it's, something that you just sit around and talk about, It's kind of cool though. Why can we not be queens and kings of our own castle? We are. So take your power back. All elements. Be empowered to speak your truth. I wore white for that reason. Speak your truth. Don't let anyone get the best of you. Know that you are valued for yourself. Know your own worth. This is how I am feeling about me. I am empowered. I make my own decisions. I make my decisions based upon the truth. And that truth which I speak gives me peace and strength to move forward with my life. So I say you guys all go get one of these, because this is like the shit. I said that a lot this reading. Anyway, this is cool. Okay, be empowered. And I'll see you next week. I'm just gonna wear it. Yeah.